confident you is where it's at. Listen, we are now officially in the after party. Listen, we in the party. We didn't even know that it was gonna go like this. We didn't even know it was gonna go like, but it did. We didn't even know that it was gonna go. George, you are infectious. You're an amazing being. We left off in the episode something I said, tune into the after party if you want to find out about this 75. Explain to the people what it is, how you started, why you started, and how you did it. Right. And you made it look easy.
Yes. So 75 hard is a challenge. It's all over the internet. Anyone can do it. It's free, no charge. I like free stuff too. So if it's free, it's for me, and give me 3. That was the motto I had in college. So it stuck with me. I signed up because I'm big on health. I used to be 345 pounds. I'm gonna say that one more time. 345. Right now, I'm currently 250. My goal weight is 227, between 227 and 236. That's my goal. It's not something that I've done over the 75, but it's something I've done over the past, I want to say 2 years. I've been, it started off with me just walking daily and just walking around the block to walking for 45 minutes. And then I got tired of, I wanted to walk a mile. And I got tired of the mile taking too long to walk. So I started running a little bit. Got a little tired, walk. Run, walk. And it's been a journey that I used to, like I said, I shoot videos, and I was doing some real estate shots, making a video for a client one time, and I went to go listen to the video. Like, I had to sing. All I could hear was sound like an obscene phone call. So I was like, this can't be it. This ain't life. And so I had a health scare also. I had to go to the doctor, and they said I didn't have it. I was on my way to having sleep apnea. And, they were saying either you can get on the breathing machine at night, or you can lose the weight. And I said, so I actually tried the breathing machine. I went and got tested with the breathing machine, and I was in that thing for all of, I was supposed to sleep overnight in it. About 30 minutes. I was like, I was like, no locked doors. This is too. I ain't finna have this whole mask on my face all night. I can't roll over. I wake up, I'm panicking. I'm like, So
it's not for everyone. Everything is not for everyone. It's not for you.
I felt closed, locked up. No, I don't like that. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna lose this weight. And ever since then, I was like, I want to see my kids, grow old. I want to enjoy, when I see my son running around. I want to be able to go play hide and go seek with him, and go race my daughter, and see who the fastest of the family, and just have fun. And I can't do that if I'm over here 345, and it's a lot of stuff that was cut off to me, and I didn't like it. So I started that journey, and I actually joined a gym called F45. That was one of the turning points in my life. And I did that. I'm actually still a member. I go every morning at 5 a.m. So I'm up at 4 a.m., go work out at 5 a.m. and we work out for 45 minutes, get it in. And that was something that really started pushing the needle. So once I got out of the 300 club, I started F45. And then from there, I went from the 300 down to where I'm at now, 250. And I just did a thing called the 75 Hard Challenge, which is 75 days. And it's not just physical, it's mental. And, so some of the challenges, things that you have to do, you have to drink a gallon of water a day. That was one. Once I had kidney stones one time. Kidney stones will make you want to drink some water. I'm going to tell you that. I'm just going to tell you that. I'm going to leave it at that. Kidney stones will change your life. You won't want to drink nothing else. But, so you have to drink a gallon of water every day. You have to pick a diet, and you have to stick to that diet. No cheat meals. Today I'm gonna take just one day. No cheat meals for 75 days. You have to, no alcohol. What else is there? You have to do 2 45-minute workouts every day. for 75 days. So no rest day. So you have to do, and one of the workouts has to be outside. So funny story is, you know, when I first started, probably on like day 3, it was a storm outside. I'm talking about Jesus was outside and he was angry. It was lightning, it was thunder and all that stuff. And you know, I was like, uh-oh.
Did you see the boat go by?
Almost.
See Noah in the ark?
Yeah, he was almost there. It was almost that time. And so I was kind of like, you know, what are we gonna do? And so happens that it ended up passing over, but it was late. It was probably like 10:30 at night. And I was like, well, I guess I gotta go for a walk or something. And we ended up going for a walk/run, walked a little bit, ran a little bit, and ended up knocking it out. And it taught me a valuable lesson, like no excuses. Yeah. Like if you're intentional about what you're gonna do with your health, you'll find a way to get that workout in. So once, like I said, I work at F45, 5 o'clock in the morning. That knocks out the first workout. I got that out the way. But then the second exercise got to be outside. So now I'll either walk in the afternoon with the kids or with my girl, or I'll go for a nice little jog, or play basketball outside. Do something outside. You have to do something outside. Ride the bicycle, and do that. And also the last one, my favorite, it was actually super easy for me. I kind of thought I was cheating, but you have to read 10 pages a day of a nonfiction book. And I'm like, sign me up twice.
Butter.
I read 3 books a day. Yeah. So I read 3 books a day, not the full book. I don't go through a whole book in one sitting. So I'll read, when I first get up in the morning, I'll read like an older book. Right now, I'm reading Charlie Munger's it's called Poor Charlie's Almanac. Almanac. And it's Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's best friend. It's a book of, you know, a lot of wisdom, financing, and business, stuff like that. Older book. You read something that got some, like a Think and Grow Rich, or you know, a classic book in the morning, right? In the afternoon, around lunchtime, if you want to take a nap or you want to read during lunchtime, you read a how-to book. So right now I'm learning Latin. I'm relearning Latin. I learned it. I was taking it in the 6th grade before my mom passed, and then when she passed, I just kind of like threw it out the window. And so right now I'm relearning Latin. So in the afternoon, I'll do either a Latin lesson on Duolingo, or I have some dictionaries, or I have, you know, I just read something in Latin for 15-20 minutes of the day. Boom, do that. And then at nighttime, before I go to sleep, I'll read something motivational. So it could be anything. I was reading UOU. Right now, once again, I got a book club. So in the afternoon, I'll be reading the book club as well. Plus, we got the live book read that we read in the morning, whatever book we read on that. So it's like, that was like the easy part of the 75 hard for me. And, you know, it just taught me discipline. It taught me how, you know, creating habits, replacing bad habits with good habits, being intentional. The discipline part was huge, because, you know, it reminded me of Mike Tyson when he said his definition of discipline was doing something you don't like doing, but doing it like you love doing it. And, you know, working out is one of those things. Like when you're doing it, you like, what did I sign up for? Every time I go into F45 and we halfway through, I'd be like, what did I sign up for? But now I like it because I've seen the results. I like that I can look past my stomach now. I can look down and see my feet. And I can see the changes in my body, you know, my breathing. You know, like I said, we run, me and my daughter and my kids and my girl, we go running every weekend on a Saturday morning, Sunday morning, we go for a run. We got bridges down here in Jacksonville. So it's like 3 bridges in downtown Jacksonville. And we'll run across the bridge. Then we'll walk to the next bridge. While we're walking, we having discussions. I might be doing some push-ups or something. And then we get to the next bridge, we run, walk, then run, you know, and I can see the changes in my body, and I can feel the changes. I feel I got more energy. I'm out here more. I want to get on camera now. You know, before my excuse was, oh man, I'm the cameraman. Let me get behind the camera. I'm just the cameraman. It was because I wasn't confident. I wasn't confident in you, you know. But now, put me on the camera. Y'all gonna get all of this right here. Y'all gonna see this, and soon You're gonna be. You gonna have to pay me to put a shirt on.
That part right there. That part right there. He said
For
it.
real.
Boom.
We out here. Here.
Who is that? There's an actor that never has a shirt on. Older white gentleman, but he cut. And everybody say, yo, he don't never got no shirt on.
That's gonna be me.
Oh my.
I'm gonna be older. Never. They gonna be like, man, we finna go into church, man. You gotta put a shirt on. You sure? He said, come as you are.
Come as you are. This is what I got. This it. These abs. You better take it or leave it.
I got 2 of them, 2 girls. I was like, oh, I got 2 abs. They in there. They been in there the whole time.
Let me find out. Hiding. They like, oh, he ready. He ready?
Yeah.
He ready.
Yes. Yeah.
So I just, you said a lot. That just had my mind going just on the journey that you just explained. But I want to step back before we step forward. I want to step back. The old you. What was making him 300 plus pounds?
I think lifestyle and what I was doing, me being a creator, it'd be late nights where that's when I did my best work, late night. So the snacking, eating after 12 or eating late night, and you going to sleep thinking that you done digest, your body not getting the rest that you need because it's trying to fight to desperately digest this food that you just ate 1 o'clock in the morning. And, you wake up groggy and stuff because you ain't getting no rest because your body was working all night long to keep you, everything flowing. And, it was just, me being a videographer, I was okay with the nightlife. Like, that's where I, when I was on the bad side, that's when I hung out. The daytime, I was the Clark Kent.
No, you was Clark Kent?
Yeah, hey, hi. This is HighLife, yes. But at nighttime, it was like, oh, this is HighLife. What's up?
Wait a minute.
Let's get this work.
Wait a minute. Oh, pause. You won't go by that. Did your voice just drop? What was you just doing just now? What was that? This.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Plead the 5th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. There it is. I just want to make sure we was okay. Yeah. So in the past, do you feel like there was a reason? Was there anything that you can say were triggers besides the late night eating? Looking back, emotionally or psychologically, was there something that was causing you? Say it again.
Depression. I was going through a lot. I've been divorced. I lost a child. I lost my grandmother. My grandmother passed in my arms. Like, I was the last person she saw before she said. The last person she told she loved was me. And she said that, and that was her last words, was saying that she loved me. And that do something to a person. Yeah. Especially when you're still out here trying to figure out your life and figure out what's going on. To lose somebody who is like your last piece of your mom, it's kind of like it does something to you. So I don't like making excuses, but I can see that was, that had something to do with it. Well, I go eat, or I just wouldn't go work out. I wouldn't go for no walk, ain't no walking, and going to the gym. Even when I played football in high school and college, I was never one of the gym rats. I was never one of the guys that I was just naturally talented because I played football all my life. I never worked out like that, so it was like, that wasn't my go-to when stuff got, like, now I can't go without going to the gym. I feel a type of way if I don't go to the gym. I be looking like, man, my back hurt. I need to go to the gym.
It's going to work out. It will work out.
I need to go to the gym.
It's going to work it out.
Mm-hmm.
You said something. You said, I would play football, and I didn't. You see how you messing with me, right? Because you said, I would play football and I wasn't a gym rat, but you also explained all the things that you went through.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask, would you say that possibly anger you could feed off of the anger inside of you to do the things that you did on the football field? Or was there something?
Football was just something I love, actually.
Really?
I love football. Yeah, I've been, man, from the time I was born, my dad put a big old, if you see my baby picture, I got a big old football bigger than me, right next, big ugly football too. It wasn't no nice little, this is in the 80s, so it's a bit one of them old school football. It's bigger than the baby. And, you know, it was just like, if I was attracted to football all my life, from the time I could walk, I was playing football. At the time I can go outside and play, I'm playing football. If you're looking for me, I'm playing football. It don't matter what season of the year it is, I was playing football. And that's pretty much all I knew and all I wanted to do. I remember one time, I was a straight A student until the 6th grade. No, until the 5th grade. And I got a B. No, I got a C. I went from straight A's to a C. And my mama took me off the football team. That was the worst day of my life. Do you know my coach literally had to come there and beg my mom for me to play? Because I was such a intricate part of the team, and he literally had to. My mom was like, well, I don't play. I play about a lot of stuff, but them grades ain't one. Like I told you, my mom was a history teacher, and she did not play about that at school. And if I don't do that right, you can't do nothing else right. So how you do anything is how you do everything. And she was definitely taught me that. And you know, once I seen that, oh, you take football away if I don't get. Oh, let's go back to what I was doing. But then that's when she started going through her health issues, and then it wasn't really, you know, I was affected from her. She was going through cancer. It was like I was going through cancer too, because I was affected by how it did her body. How you see that beautiful fro she had, but then she had to go through chemo, and it took all her hair out, and you know, her confidence kind of went down. But you know, and I had to be her light, and it just, golly. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wow. Like I was inspiring my mom to keep fighting, you know what I mean? Not even knowing, but she inspired me in so many ways. Like I told you, I didn't get in trouble with the law until I was like 26, 27, and my mom passed when I was 12. Yeah. So she put some stuff in me where, you know, I was like, I know right from wrong.
It sounds like you have proven the equation of 1 + 1 = 3, because you and your mom, she was inspired by you, and you were inspired by her long past her going head up to yonder.
To this day,
it still equals 3. My God, so beautiful. Now I want to go forward. Now that you finished that 75, what does tomorrow look like when you wake up? Since you're not on a regiment that you have to do. Yeah, you got to make a plan.
It's a habit. So it's like, one thing about it, that the wake up 5 in the morning, work out 5 in the morning, that's for life for me now. I'm part of the 5 a.m. club, for real. That's one of my favorite books as well. Yeah. And I'm definitely a member of the 5 a.m. club, because that's just something that I don't even have to think about it. I just wake up like the living day. I go, time to go work out. Okay. I'm late. I'm running late. Let me go. And that's just a part of my life that I'm happy that I can't. That I'm, you know, I ain't gonna say I wish. I take that back. I don't wish, because wish ain't nothing but a goal with no effort behind it. But
I'm sorry. Say that again. I'm sorry.
Oh. I said I don't wish, because a wish is nothing but a goal with no effort behind it. I wish I hit the lottery. I don't play the lotto.
I was gonna say I'm too. I ain't giving you my dollar. Ain't that something? Like, no, I'm not.
You won't tax me 3 times.
I'm not giving you my. So that's how.
Yeah, that's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, you see me holding it in. I got a story and everything. I'm like, hold it. Hold it.
$1 billion. I don't want that. You gonna take half of it?
That's okay. I'll take the half. It's just
then they're gonna tax you for 40% of that half.
That's okay. But the issue is that I don't get started. I can't like that. I think we're gonna move that. Yes. No.
Yeah. I went past that. I went down that rabbit hole one time in my life too. So I'm not a gambler anymore.
Really?
Nah, so, but like I said, I don't wish no more. I get out here and I go get it.
And you go get it.
It's rightfully mine. I'll figure if they have $1 billion there where you can go win it, there's $1 billion out there for you to go get it too.
Go get it. Okay. So how do you, because guess what? Getting it quickly, that's how fast it's going to go. Because you didn't learn the process and the value of it as you earned it. So that's that. But at least that's what I think of that. If you want to expound on it, you're more than welcome. But I just wanted to know, you said the 5 a.m. What else are you keeping implemented in your life from the 75?
Water.
What is it?
Water.
Water.
Where's my jug at? Oh, my jug must be in the kitchen, but
You done ate the jug?
Girl, guess what I did today?
What?
So I was so excited about, being the last day of Certified Hard. I was done with my gallon at 8 a.m. I woke up at 4 o'clock. I was done with my gallon at 8 a.m. When I worked out, I was chugging that thing. Work out. And then afterward, the whole trip home, I'm drinking. And this morning at the live book read, I was drinking. And at morning meetup, I was drinking. And then after that, I was, I was done. And I just didn't stop because I was happy. It's good to drink all that water, but I didn't stop as soon as I hit my goal. Like, it's just a habit now. I'll drink water all day long. I love it. I love how it make me feel. I feel like I'm getting a little light skin.
Yes. I see it's all clear. Look at you. Look at your follicles over there, all clean. Look at you. Even your hair on your face look healthy. Look at that.
Okay. Only will.
Only if you let them. Don't start me on that one. Don't start me. Only.
Girl, I would throw you a whole bunch of alley-oops. You don't know who you messing with.
Listen. Because you can hold God's hand back only if you let him. Because the first step starts with you accepting.
I just want to. I'm just gonna jam to the music on that one.
There it is. Oh my God!
Yes.
That's the HighLife Films. You that those habits. So what night habit are you keeping? You gave me your morning, you gave me the water all day. What night habit?
Reading.
What discipline
reading.
are you keeping? What discipline?
Reading and journaling.
You cheating because reading was already your thing. We ain't gonna do
that. Journaling.
That wasn't your thing.
Not consistent with that at all. But I've got an accountability partner by mistake. I ran into somebody out doing a gig, a cool white guy. It's funny because if you see him, he's like the total opposite of me, kind of like Cali type of white guy. And at first he wasn't really feeling me, but once we had to start talking, we kind of our goals and ambitions were kind of like aligned. But he's younger. He's 24. I'm 42. So once he heard, all the stuff that I've been going through, he started talking about journaling. And I said, you journal? I said, that's something that I struggle with. I got to get better at that. He was like, man, we should be accountability partners. I said, you know what? Yes, we're going to. And this was, I met him 2 weeks ago. And every day this guy hits me up and said, did you journal today? I say this, and if he don't hit me up, I'll hit him up. Hey man, I journaled. How's your day going? Did you journal today? And I've been consistently for the last 2 weeks, every day, haven't missed a day of journaling. I've journaled this morning. Let myself know that I'm proud of myself for getting through these 75 hard. And like I say, do something today that your future self will thank you for, and put a little evidence in there. Because when we get older, we're gonna forget a couple of these things. But if I can sit down and I can do what I love to do, read, I can read my own story.
Come on here. So you're writing your autobiography now?
No, actually, I'm writing my second book. Actually, right?
No.
Number one.
I'm about that journal. That journal.
Oh, the journal. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Pretty much. If you want to put it that way.
Let's go.
I like that paradigm.
I
like that paradigm. I'll take that.
So now let's go to that second book, sir. You what? You what? $1 million.
Interesting. Interesting. So this one might get me in a little trouble, but I want all the smoke. My second book is called Dads Matter More. The top 10 reasons society is lying to you about the top 10 reasons society is lying to you about fatherhood. Yeah. That's the ebook. And then I have a hard copy book that I'm coming out with, and it's called Put Some Respect on Your Mind. Principles for Mastering Parenthood as a Single Father.
You did it again.
Dad's Matter More gonna be some. I'm gonna get some smoke though about that one. They gonna be like, "What he think? Who he think? Mom, I'm a mama and the daddy." But that ain't what it's about though. It's the one of my mentors, Ash Cash. He's the one that really pretty much. I was looking. My book HighLife. It wasn't for a specific someone. I was in my abundance space. So it was kind of like for whoever this message resonates with, have at it. But if it don't resonate with you, it's fine. But coming from being a single father, I felt like there was some people I could speak to, and I could really be, I could bring a lot of value, and I could speak from my experience and what I've been through, what I've seen. Like I was telling you about, fathers have no rights when it comes to their kids if y'all not married. If you have your kids out of wedlock, you have no rights. You have to petition the courts for your rights, and that was a hard lesson I had to learn and I had to go through. And like you said, this system wasn't built; it wasn't made for us.
Right.
So I learned it the hard way, and I got some nuggets that I can share in there. And it might get a little smoke because we have the moms that be like, well, I'm the mom and the daddy. They want to get celebrated on Mother's Day and Father's Day, and you can't be the daddy. You just can't. I feel you can be a heck of a mom now. Don't get me twisted. You can be 10 times, 20 times the best mom in the world, but you can't be no daddy. You just can't. It just I ain't got to explain that anatomy.
No, I am right, but I am a mom who was a single mom and still single, who is a single mom, but was there that adolescence that all the way up, and I can say that when my pastor Darius Daniels of Change Church announced that he was doing a made man's program, my son and I, he was at college watching service, and I was here at home watching service, and we watched service together, and then we call and we discuss service, what we saw that we're doing right, what we need to work on, and how we're going to apply the message. So we talked after service. I called him after service, and I was just crying, and I said, I can't teach you to be a man. I can't. I need you to take this class. And he just said, yes, ma'am.
Smart man.
I said, I can't teach that to you. I've done my
Smart
best,
mama.
But I can't. I said, but I can't teach that to you.
That takes a lot of humility.
And I was just crying, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna sign up today, Mom. I got it. I said, okay.
Yes.
That. Yeah. So I'm doing good. I'm not crying right now.
I'm over here like, yes.
What? Yes.
Yeah. That takes a lot of that's maturity and knowing what you don't know. Not saying that makes you less of or less than. They're just saying that you're humble enough to know. Like when people say they don't read books, I be looking at them like, okay, all right. That means you think you know it all.
Actually, no.
I mean, that's how I see it. Like I feel like if you're saying, "Oh, I don't need no books, I don't need no mentor, I don't need no,"
that's like, a different statement. I don't need them. Nah.
That's how I see when somebody say that. I don't really. There's so much that you don't know what you don't know.
Yes. Yep. Yes.
And we all have limits. You only can teach them what you've been taught.
Yes. And I know how limited that is because having my daughter being pregnant at 19 and having her at 20, how much was I going to teach, and I didn't do any additional schooling. I didn't do any additional anything. I focused on, let me tell you what my focus was. Making sure my kids didn't call my mama and call me by my first name. That was my determination that was not going to happen.
You call me Mary, you want to. It's gonna be a problem up in here.
You're gonna lose everything on everything I love. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. So yeah, and it's like you just, and that's something I made up in my mind as a kid, just watching other kids like, wait, that's your mom? The one you
call
just
her Debbie?
Aysha, your mom.
Peaches.
And you okay. That's your mother. And you calling your grandma mom. And then you telling your grandma you gonna tell her your mother? That wasn't gonna happen. Old girl right here. You could try it. You could try it. It ain't gonna work.
But and then at the same time, you got to give them something to, respect and to feel like, that's like you said, you were 19, you still a kid, you still a baby, you still out here trying to figure it out. I was 20. I think my daughter, my first daughter, I was 28. Before then, I was still trying to figure out. Women, I would say women mature way faster than men. Yeah. Y'all get to that aha moment quicker than we do, because we be out here winging it, and we be thinking about one thing else, some other stuff that we don't need to be thinking about.
But wait, see that right there? I think y'all get a bad rap, because I'm telling you right now, it's females. When I drop my son off to school, I say, yo, watch out for them females. Because I know us. I didn't take myself out of the equation. I know us. Watch out. Because if she realizes you got something, a plan on your life, you going to get put in the trick bag.
Touche.
People always want to say it's guys and, oh, you better watch out for them. And them girls smiling in your face and you have no idea. She the one started.
I see how you did that neck, boy. That's how they be.
Letting you know.
Okay. Yes.
I've had a few conversations with a few women. I will say that the conversation, majority of the conversation, she started it.
Well, I like how you said you call it a conversation.
Listen, she started. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They always say it's the dudes, it's the guys. Nah, baby.
I mean, at the end of the day, wrong is wrong and right is right.
It
could be from a man, from a woman, for whatever you call yourself. If you bad, you bad. I don't care what you is. Because we can go say, oh, I'm a Sag, or I'm a Pisces, or I'm a Libra, and you just who you are because who you are. You can put a label on it all you want to.
Yeah.
You are who you are because that's who you are. That's the experience. That's the people you've been around. That's the minutia that you got in your head from everyone that you surrounded your life with, your environment. You know what I mean? So,
but
if I grew up like you, I'd be just like you.
But it's also the things you do in your own playground. This joint is a playground.
It's a lot going on up there.
Most of the things that are said to you during the day, can I say, you said them to yourself. You said them to yourself. We have 5,000 to 8,000 thoughts in a day. 50,000 to 80,000 thoughts in a day. More than 80% of them are negative. If you're not choosing to be mindful of what you're saying to yourself.
You be the judge and the jury and the executioner.
Before the whole world even knows. You never even got up. You ran the whole thing on this here playground, never got up, never did a thing, and already decided, oh, that ain't gonna work.
Facts.
I tried it already. It don't work. No, the way you did it.
What you just said.
So let's try. Listen, I'm saying a statement that people listen. I ain't over there. Them girls, that girl can't get. No, don't. You gonna moonwalk on me right now? You gonna moonwalk on me right now? You really not gonna moonwalk on me right now? Don't make me go, Michael. Who's bad? Don't make me do it. Don't make me. Your bud is
You
mine.
gonna always, hey, you gonna always remember that about me. You gonna be like, George don't like no try. He do not like that word, child. Ooh, if I could get into the dictionary, I would eradicate that word.
Hilarious. What I think that all words have different levels.
Mm-hmm.
I think that all words have different
all
levels.
Words have power.
And they do. They have power. And
they call it a spelling. It's a spell.
Yes. Wow.
Learn how to spell.
Rude. You rude.
Who, me?
Yeah. That's what I say. Who, me?
You gonna use me on me?
What did I do?
Hey.
Oh my goodness. So okay. So you got your morning routine, you got your water all day. You're going to keep what is the one thing you're not going to allow to be introduced back into your normal routine of life? Who?
What you just said, negativity.
There it is.
Even people, like how you just see me moonwalk.
Yeah.
I moonwalk on people all the time. I am very picky about who I let into my circle.
Yes.
It's like the draft over here. You can get drafted and you can get traded.
Yep.
And you can get cut.
Listen.
I just thought about that one in my head.
Yeah.
It just came up.
Listen. That's such a true statement. Because you can be the MVP 1 year.
What did you say?
Then you can lose
the
out.
Next year you're gonna be like, what happened to what you call it that you used to?
No.
I'm gonna hit him with the old.
Okay. You need a meme. I can't. Yes, you need a meme. So I'm gonna need you to film that. I need you just to walk up next to anybody. Just. So, I want to ask you something. Yes, and please.
Can they hear the music too?
Yeah.
They can hear the music. Oh shoot, y'all know. I know y'all enough, boy.
You thought it was only you? That music is there for a reason. It's so that thinking side of your brain is thinking, but that entertained side is entertained.
That's me right there.
There for a reason.
Yeah, you did that. Get out my head. Don't you be doing your magic on my head, making me talk.
There it is. Nice and relaxed. You nice and relaxed, aren't you? Look into the
No, I'm very actually. I don't want to talk anymore.
Mad. You angry? Oh, so you ready to battle? Is that what you're saying? Is this a battle? Are we battling right now? We virtually battling right now? Don't make
dance battle?
You want to dance battle right now?
No. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to hurt your feelings. This your show, so I'm gonna let you shine right now. I'm gonna let you have that. But when we in person, girl, it's on
and popping, Joe. On site. You hear me?
On site.
On site. You better be ready. You better be ready. You better be ready. On site. Listen, I want to ask this question, and I pray that you receive it well.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to close your eyes. I can't touch you. What do you think I can do? Close your. Oh my gosh,
I'm just playing. I'm being extra. I'm just having a good time. It's the music. Blame it on the music.
Yes. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Breathe deep. Let it out. Breathe deep. Let it out. Imagine that you had one last conversation with your mom and you're able to tell her everything that's going on with you right now. What would you tell her?
The first words I'd tell her was thank you. You did that, girl. I would say I pray that I could be half as good as you were. And if I do that, I know I'm in a good territory. Thank you for being my rock. Thank you for putting all the good qualities of myself in me. Thank you for the discipline. Thank you for being your authentic self. It taught me to be my authentic self. Thank you for your friendliness, because I'm friendly because of you. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm well. My family is here. Your granddaughter is striving and thriving in life. I would have a grateful. I always say I wish I could have one more conversation with my mom. So I would just always just be in a grateful gratitude mode and telling her just thank you. I couldn't even think of if I said it 10,000 times, it still wouldn't be enough. Just thank you, and I won't let you down.
Okay, you can open your eyes.
And you see how I can do that without no tears?
Yeah.
I worked on that for a long time.
Yeah.
I had to get right. I had a mindset coach that kind of taught me how to go to that place called timeline therapy, and go to that place and find the learnings in every lesson. And I feel like I made my mom proud, and I'm making her proud every day. Like she's up there smiling. My mom, my grandma, my great grandma, my dad probably like, boy, he probably out there bragging like, yeah, I did that. That's me right there. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Even through all my faults and all my shortcomings, I feel like I did her good. I did her proud, and she's very proud of the man that I turned out to be.
Thank you, God. It was received well. Trust. Asking some of the things I have to ask, I'm like, I gotta say what?
You ain't got to. You get the privilege of doing.
Come on here. It's an opportunity.
It's something. And not only you just helped me. Now I'm gonna go do that later on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that more often, and have that conversation with her. And her gravesite is in Tampa, so I don't really get to see it as much as I would like, but I could do that wherever I'm at, and I'm gonna do that more. And I thank you for even I told you 1 + 1 = 3. You just gave me something else. I tapped in just now.
Yeah.
And, I appreciate that. So
you have her picture there though. She's right there with you.
I got a couple of pictures of her.
The time.
Oh, it's up there. Oh, let me show you one more picture. My favorite.
I'm so excited.
This is my favorite picture.
Oh wow.
That's me and her.
Yes. And she looks like, and she's at peace holding you. And you look like I'm with my mama.
See, I cut everybody else out the family. I cut them out. And I'll just cut that part. Not the plan. Nah, but I was focused on her and me, all the good times we had, the life lessons she taught me. I have another picture in here of me at Christmas time in like 1993. So I had to be like 12 years old. It was like the last Christmas we had together. And in the picture, I got my Sony headphones that she got me, the Sony Walkman.
Yellow?
I got 3 black. I was, I'm discreet, I don't need all people. We was in the hood, so we don't need nobody, no attention and all that stuff. low key, and I got a hood on with that thing. But now, I had that, and I had 3 games. She didn't buy me like, the video games wasn't the thing back then. It was board games. So I had 3 games. I had Monopoly. Right now I'm in the real estate territory. I do real estate, investing. And she had the game of life, HighLife. We out here living life. And then the last game was Uno, numero uno. You got to take care of you first. You the most important, the most valuable investment you'll ever have. And I looked at that picture thousands of times until one day when I was a little older, not too long ago, I looked at it, I was like, dang, she did that. She did that.
My God.
She did that. She could have gave me any games. She could have gave me Sorry. She could have gave me, any crazy game. She gave me Monopoly, Life, and Uno. And some headphones so you can listen to some music like that we jamming right now, you know what I'm saying? And vibe out. You know what I mean? So, and I'll never forget that lady, and she's definitely in my heart. She's with me all the time, and I just do my best to make her proud every day. That's a son's. That's our number one thing in life is to make our mama proud. Here or gone, make our mama proud.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So you said that was around 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell your 12-year-old self today, knowing what was about to happen, everything that was about to happen?
Dang, that's funny that you say that, because I don't know if I would tell myself anything.
My God.
I don't know if I would, because everything happened for a reason. If I tell myself, maybe I wouldn't have been, I wouldn't have to go through them struggles. I would have known it's gonna be all right later on. So I probably would have been nonchalant. I probably would not affected me how it affected me. I probably wouldn't have the empathy I had today. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could have messed something up. You ever seen the movie Butterfly Effect?
Yeah.
You go back there, you tell something, and now something else. I might not even have my kids today. I don't know. I would have went left when I was supposed to go right. I would have went right when I was supposed to go left. You know what I mean? So I probably would have looked at myself, and I probably would have said 4 words. 4 words. You're gonna be all right.
No hints, no clues, no nothing.
Bitcoin. I thought I would have said Bitcoin. 37, 26, 42, 11, 13, 19, 32, 99, February 27. That's gonna be the lotto numbers, okay? No, I would have said nothing. I would have just told him you're gonna be all right, bro. It's gonna be all right. Even though you finna go through some stuff and life be lifing. I would have said life be lifing, but God be God.
My God. Yes.
Good luck. Lord. Have fun. No, I want to say good luck. I would have said have fun. Enjoy. I'll see you soon. Make me proud.
There it is.
I look at, actually, I looked at my picture one time and I was like, I'm getting chills. I looked at my picture and I was like, did I do enough? Am I doing, did I waste your time? Like sometimes I question myself, like, did I let this little boy down? Or am I, making this little boy looking like, yeah, we doing this, bro. I started it. You finish it. Like I say, that's my favorite saying. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. And now I look at my picture, I be like, thank you. I look at my 345-pound self. My 345-pound self. And I say, thank you. Thank you for taking that first step.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying, you know what? I'm going to lose this weight. Yeah. Thank you. Because if not, who knows? I probably would never met you. I probably would have been somewhere in the hospital taking my last breath, or, just depressed somewhere. You never know. Yeah. I'm just thankful for where I'm at. I'm happy. I'm grateful. God is amazing. Life is amazing. Yeah. It is what it is, my boy. It is what it is.
It is what you make it. It is what you make it.
And what I make it is what it is.
Because it could be it is what it is if you're not choosing to make it into something.
For sure. I'm intentional though. Definitely.
You've chosen to make it into something. Give me the last thing I want to know about, because I got to know. You say you filmed Jill Scott and who else? Because I got stuff.
Ooh, the list goes on. Fantasia, Mint Condition, SWV, Trick Daddy, Juvenile, Pastor Troy. I'm finna go to the Spanish people. What's the name of the Spanish people I filmed? God dog it. I can't think of his name right now. It was so many. Fifth Harmony. What's the one girl name? That song. It's so many. It's so many. Over 100. Over 100 people. Over 100. Ashanti, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, Lil Wayne, Jeezy.
What
My
was
bucket
the
list
most?
is Sade, but I didn't get her yet because I might have just turned
Ooh,
into a fanboy
yes,
and just I probably would
yeah,
just melt it.
yeah,
You know,
yes. Your love
yeah.
is king. Yes.
Don't you, girl?
Only with your heart. Don't love it. Your love is. Don't do it. Listen. Okay, now pay attention. Focus. Listen. What was the most amazing time in that area, in those times, in those spaces with people that people call stars? Being in that universe with them. What was the most amazing? What was something that you're like, y'all have no idea this person is amazingly nice. They did this.
I didn't get to meet her, but Jill Scott. Jill Scott, I was filming her and she was doing her opera rendition of one of her songs. And I never heard her do the opera version, but I felt it. I was shooting her and I was like, ooh, I got Jill Scott in my camera. And she hit this one last note, right? And while she was hitting that note, I just started fading away, right? And that was the end of the song. And then guess what happened? Her security guard grabbed my camera. Girl, what's that verse we had you had earlier? It's a time to kill and it's a time to heal. I play about a lot of things. I don't play about my money. I don't play about my mama. I do not play about my camera. Girl, I almost lost it, but I had to remember where I was at. I got myself together, and me and him were like literally about to fight. We walking back to the back because what it was when we film in different events, it was like towards the end of her set. You know, these artists be out there giving they all or whatever, and they get sweaty and they be into it. They don't be looking like how they look when they first came on. So with iHeartRadio, you're supposed to only film like the first 3 songs. And in my head, I'm like, well, shoot, the first 3 they just be warming up.
Right.
So, you know, it looked cool, you know what I'm saying? But they just be warming. They don't be singing all the hits and the classics that we can't even fuck.
So it sounds like they just need to take a break, go back there, powder and towel down, powder up, and come back out.
So me being incognito, you know, I just had the camera like this. Like I'm just in the crowd with the camera. You know, I'm actually hired to be there to film, but I'm not supposed to be filming.
Right.
And so
at a certain point.
I couldn't resist it. So I filmed it. He calls himself, I had it around my neck, so he called himself Get Around My Camera. And he do big too. He was big. And I didn't care nothing about it. I'm from the hood. Like I'm from Duval. And we don't care. No size. All sizes can get it. It don't matter. You know, you got parts on there that are small.
All ages.
It don't matter. Grandma can get it. She touched my camera. No, I'm just playing. No, I didn't say that. No, she ain't gonna touch my camera though. But so funny story. So we walking backstage and we arguing. He was like, you got to erase all that. So I'm walking and I'm like, man, I said she was like the last person. She was like the headliner. I'm like, man, I done recorded this whole show. If you think I'm finna erase all this, you got one thing coming. And first off, you ain't finna touch my camera no more. That's the first thing. But I ain't finna erase. Jill Scott ain't nobody. I was saying it like that. You know, I'm like, Jill Scott, I don't care about her. You know, I was just being all extra. And he was like, man, you got to erase that. So while we walking and talking, me being the smart, clever guy that I am, I take the memory card out of my camera. I had 2 cameras, one on my hip, one around my neck. I take the memory card out of my camera, put it in my pocket, take the empty memory card, put it in the camera. I said, you know what? Forget you and forget Jill Scott too. I said, I'm finna erase it. Here, look, I'm finna erase it. I hit the little erase button on my camera, and I said, look. And he said it. He's like, okay. I said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna erase it again. I push it again, and then I'm like, you happy? I said, forget you and Jill Scott, but I said it a little colorful. And he was like, he said, that's what I thought. He was all cocky too. He was feeling himself. He's security. He posed to, and I still got that footage to this day. Shoot everything.
They should have never said that in that box.
Yes, they should have. That was for me. That was for me.
Wow.
I received
that was
it.
For you. That message was for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want the next message to be in the next box that you open with your camera? What do you want it to say to you?
Girl, you be asking some good questions. Good job, Marion. Miss Swingler. Good job. Dang. The next one, I would say, you know what I wanted to say? I'm going to be HighLife till I got no life.
Come on here. So it sounds like you about to start selling cameras.
Sound like it. That's what it sounds like, don't it? It's because of you. I'm gonna give you your 5%.
Listen,
I'm gonna give you your 5%.
You think she ain't gonna take it?
I'm gonna give it to you.
And you think she ain't gonna take it?
Worldwide. Dude. I don't care if it's a Polaroid camera.
Dude, that would actually be hot.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, you get your
because
5%.
This generation didn't get the opportunity of seeing it actually in your hand and waving that joint. And seeing it actually come to life.
Develop.
In your hand. Holding yourself in your hand. I'm just saying.
I gotta hit up Elion. I'm gonna be calling you soon. Get that trademark, that copyright, that patent, all that.
Let her know.
Hey, fun fact. Guess what?
What?
You see this on my hat? HighLife. It ain't just play. Elion has helped me acquire my trademark for HighLife, and it's in the works right now as we speak on this episode. By the time I should have the trademark to the word HighLife.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Wow. Look at him now, Mama. Look at him now.
You did that.
Yes. Look at him now. Then you can look at the little you and say, "See, we are."
Thank you.
We are.
Thank you. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. I just got chills again.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be a chilly little voodoo around these things. I get chilled all day long.
I appreciate you showing up for a conversation and then hanging in there for an actual recordings.
You did that.
You did that.
We did that.
We did that. Look at that. You know why? You know why? Because 1 + 1, what it equal? 3. Give it to him, baby. Give it to him.
Don't get y'all kids in trouble now. Make sure you know have some explanation behind it. Don't get your kids in trouble in school talking about 1 + 1 = 3. No. Make them explain it to them.
Yeah.
Explain it to them.
Yeah, we're not talking about the math that you need to write on the paper for the grade. That's not what we talk. We're talking about that mathematics, that calculation you need to be doing for yourself. This here's the battleground. Thank you for helping. Put some
respect on your mind.
Hey, put some respect on your mind with Mr. HighLife Films himself, George. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for being here. Yeah.
I'll be back again. I'll be here. I'll be back again. I'll be here. Confident you, confident me, confident you, and confident me, confident we, confident us. And that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. You heard it here. That's what it's gonna be. Confident you, fam. Give my man some love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh my, fire, sir, fire.